Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Mark Rodriguez coming to you from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And I'm the lung transplant stonemason. What does that mean? Well, that means I'm the only stonemason in the history of the world to ever do stonemasonry after 2 double lung transplants. But that's not the only thing it means. It also means resilience, perseverance. It also means having a unwavering faith, trusting God to a point that you trust God with everything. It also means putting away the usage of the tools of the weak, blaming others, making excuses, complaining, and wallowing in self-pity. It also means ceasing the operation of self-sabotage and feeding my fears and doubts and silencing the negatives. See, for if it wasn't for me doing all those things, I would never would have had enough to battle for my life while I was on my deathbed, fighting silicosis fibrosis the first time, and then lung failure the second time, and then the third time, a pulmonary embolism the size of a nickel. Had I not gotten rid of all those negative aspects of my life would be over. There's no mistaking it. I'm not gonna say I never thought about quitting. Yeah, I was tired. The kind of tired you can't get 10 hours of sleep and fix. But something that I was taught by my father. See, he never let me quit. He never allowed me to do so. He never taught me that. And when I was in the hospital and I first got sick and I told him that the doctor said I was dying, he told me, well, you better get busy and make up and don't waste anyone's time. He said, get busy and don't waste anyone's time. What? Did you hear what I told you? He said, yeah. You have to get busy figuring out if you're going to stand up and fight like a warrior, or you're going to go in the corner and lay down and curl up in a ball and feel sorry for yourself and quit like a coward. So you better get busy and don't waste anyone's time. But I'll remind you, son, I never raised a quitter. And I kept that in my mind every time I was close to death. I just reminded myself. And I do it all the time, and I'll remind everybody any chance I get. If you die fighting like a warrior, at least wherever you show up next, you show up as nothing but a warrior. But if you die quitting like a coward, wherever you show up next, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough. We can bet on that. And one thing I know about life is the only time you truly lose in this life is when you quit. Because there's no coming back from that. Don't ever forget that. Many times in life we think we're losing. We're not losing. We're learning. We're pivoting. We're finding another road to the greatness that God has for us. God don't make quitters and losers. What society does, our bad habits, our behaviors, and our excuses do. God only makes winners and warriors always win because warriors always fight. We never quit. You're not a warrior if you quit. So embrace your warrior mindset and your warrior spirit. And whatever you're facing in your life that seems too hard and too big, dig your 10 toes down in the ground and say, come on, man, what's up? Because you ain't taking this life unless you fight for it. Because I'm ready to fight for it. Fight, always. You want to be tough? That's part of being tough, is taking quitting out of the option. It's not an option. You either fight or you fight with more faith. Quitting is no longer an option. So if quitting is no longer an option, then losing is no longer part of it either. You see how that works? Fight. The harder it is, the closer you are. Keep fighting. Don't ever give up. Because taking your last breaths as a quitter will be the hardest breaths you ever take. Stay strong. Stay blessed. Pointing the wrong way, baby. Stay in the light. And as always, stay in your fight.